Starting a new vlog on the 4th of July with Stevie here. Hey Stevie.
Oh, it likes this.
It's what?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. And Henry's over there being a butthole, huh?
So like chances, like fireworks.
What's he saying? We're watching fireworks.
Like a burn a water slide.
They're not burning the water slide.
Yeah.
You goofball.
What?
Over here at Cole's house. Cole's just telling us how he played basketball with Lee Greenwood.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Alright, so...
And he dunked on him.
No, I mean, I think I could touch some net now.
Say it quick, because I'll get copyrighted for this song.
So, they had a show in Marine Corps Air Station, New River. It's been 05, summer 05. And we were setting up the stage on a working party, and like the band and everybody was there, and like this Lee Greenwood and his band or whatever. And like, hey, you guys want to play basketball? Like, very nice. Yeah, we'll go ball. And we fucking owned. And I suck. I'd be balling. I own Lee Greenwood.
It was like Space Jam and you were the monster.
Like, here's the thing, man. Lee Greenwood might be proud to be an American. But my DD-214 says Sergeant Jacobson. Lee Greenwood. He was nice, so he was.
Stevie.
Sit your ass down. He was very nice.
He liked Lee Greenwood, and then he dunked on his ass. Well, it's been a rough few days. It's Monday, July 7th. And 4th of July was cool, even though I was a little tired that day. I took a nap that afternoon, went over to Cole's house and hung out. And then Saturday I was pretty tired and slept the afternoon away. And they finally filled my diastolic heart failure medicine, Jardiance, and I started it that night. Yesterday I was super tired and I slept about 5 hours of the day, which is super annoying. You know, I want to do stuff on the weekends, and when I wake up from a nap that long, I still feel like crap. So, and today, Monday, I had to work. I had a lot of packages to ship, and by the time I was ready to go into the office, I was feeling just exhausted. So I drank an energy drink and coffee, and I powered through. I was feeling pretty good after about 5 hours of work, and I was gonna go for a ride tonight. Then I just, as soon as I was done working, I felt the power zap hit, and I was just too tired and thought it would probably be a bad idea to go out and ride. So I only got one ride in last week, which sucks. And I don't know, I'm hoping maybe this medication helps a bit, but it's been a pretty unproductive few days. So. And I just hate that. I know that I need to give myself some grace, but it's always a bummer when you have all this, you know. I took time off over the weekend and just didn't do anything really. You know, we went out to dinner Saturday, but you know, we were out of the house like 2 hours total, running some errands and going to dinner. And I just, you know, I like to seize the day, you know. Who knows how many days I have. And I really like to not even just get stuff done, but just live life. So it's kind of a bummer when my fatigue gets to me and I can't live life, but it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day, and hopefully it'll be better. Got a few things lined up this week. I'm hoping to see Kruelty on Thursday, doing another security thing for some activists on Wednesday, and hopefully I will ride tomorrow night, because if I don't ride tomorrow, the week's going to get away from me again. But yeah, see what happens. Okay, it's Tuesday, July 8th. Feeling a lot better today. So I'm going to take advantage of that and go for a ride at South Mountain. Peg Boy was playing tonight, and I really thought about going to that. I haven't seen him since the 90s at some point. I think the last time I saw him was with Jesus Lizard. Late 90s maybe. Could be wrong in who that was with. But it was like $30, and I figured some exercise would probably do me better than standing around at a show, even though it would be fun. But gonna get on the ball and do that. Had a really annoying thing at the end of the day with somebody leaving me negative feedback on eBay for unknown reasons, and they sent me a weird cryptic message about my shipping, and I don't really understand what's happened. They haven't responded, and that always just gets on my mind. So getting on the bike will take that off my mind a bit too. So I'm heading out. Dear God, we have reached the bowels of summer in Phoenix. I don't know what the high temp was today. I think 111, but that ride was pretty brutal. 110 in Chandler, so it's probably like 112 in Phoenix, I would bet. Whew, it zapped me hard. And then in the 8 miles I did, like probably a football field in the single track, I saw a huge javelina that I got pretty deep in, and I have to look at the video, but I'm pretty sure I ran over the rattlesnake I encountered. I saw it kind of last second on a technical downhill, and it was all the way across the trail pretty much. And if I would have stopped, I would have probably fallen, because it was like really rocky downhill, or gotten bit maybe, because my momentum probably would have carried me right into it. But I didn't even have time to think, honestly, and I think I might have ran over it. But I went back and took a look, and it was fine, and tried to move it off the trail so it wouldn't be there when I got back, but that just made him mad. And there was multiple riders on that same course tonight, so I don't think anybody encountered it, but it always gets your heart racing when you see it. So yeah, now I'm just exhausted. Pretty short ride, but I did some sections that I'm not used to, and did a little bit of walking, and the heat just zapped me. You can hear my voice is gone. So time to relax under the fan. 117 degrees. I'm leaving the house now to head out into the satanic death winds to help out with Borderlands initiative. You should look into it if you want to help people out who are trying to migrate. Crazy times, crazy heat. Seems this stuff always ramps up in the summer.
What's up?
I just caught Kruelty at my friend Michelle's new venue, Rosetta Room. They were crazy. I didn't expect kids to be so violent during their set, but really rad, kind of bolt thrower type hardcore band from Japan. Really glad it came out. It was a good time. Saw some friends and good band. 17 years married, so we eat food. Holy cow, man. I just went to see the new Superman movie with Adam. Phenomenal. Everybody said it was good, and I took it with a grain of salt. But might be the best superhero movie ever made. Pretty much perfect. I love Superman, but ever since the original, they've never really nailed it. And this was pretty, just, I don't know. There was not a second of the movie that was unenjoyable. It was really, really good. So that was cool. And then we had a firearms training today that I worked. And then our 17th wedding anniversary was Friday. And Amy didn't really feel like going out Friday. So last night we went out, had a meal of food, and had a pretty chill day yesterday. Oh yeah, Amy went to a quilting, like a yard sale type thing where people go and sell their stuff. So with Lillian and her friend Sarah, so that was cool. I like that when she gets out and has fun with some folks. So pretty nice little weekend. Okay, it's Tuesday, July something. I don't know. Can't remember the date, but decided I'm going to go to Flagstaff tomorrow and ride. See how I can handle the elevation on Mount Eldon. Shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know. I had that weird problem with my vision in Sedona, but I don't think that was anything to do with elevation. As I rode in Pine a few weeks ago, and it's higher than Sedona, and I was absolutely fine. Had an amazing ride. So I'm working on my Osprey bag. I want to take a bigger bag tomorrow. And I got this bag a while back when I got my REI dividend, so whenever those come out, March I think they come out, February, March. And the problem is these side pockets, they don't close when you're wearing it if you open them past a certain point, which is insane. I thought maybe I was doing something wrong, and I wrote Osprey. I don't think I've ever owned an Osprey bag that I kept except for a regular backpack. I tried a fanny pack once, but I have zero ass, and it slid off the first bump that I hit, and I had to literally end the ride because I couldn't take my water with me. So what I'm doing is trying this. I'm putting zipper stops on there. I don't know if I just said it, but I wrote Osprey, and they said, yeah, that's just how our bags work. I was like, what? You can't close them when you can't close the hip pockets when you put something in there? Super weird. So yeah, I'm taking these little dinghies and making it so it just can't open past a certain point. And it's still kind of hard to close. You really got to work it, but it's hopefully a solution. If not, bought it at REI. I'll take it back. I really like the bag overall, so I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. So we'll see what happens, and I'll check in on the way to Flagstaff. All right, heading to Flagstaff this morning to finally ride the Full Sail Trail. I've been trying to do this for like a year, and I got rained out the first attempt, and then the person I was going to ride it with a couple months ago got injured and couldn't do it, and I just have had terrible luck. I was going to go tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain all day there, so I switched it to today. It's only supposed to rain for a half hour. It rained for like a half hour last night, so I'm hoping it will just be hero dirt and it will be smooth sailing on Full Sail. Just rolled into the Schultz Creek parking, and I'm waiting for this to stop. Supposed to stop in 3 minutes, which means should be hero dirt and it rained last night for like 20 minutes too, so I think it's going to be prime riding. Just gotta get changed and get on the trail. Oh my god, what an epic day on the bike. Full Sail Trail is amazing. I did it twice. I did like 22 something point something miles in the rain off and on. My feet were soaked. I'm hoping I don't catch pneumonia. It was just amazing. I stopped in for some authentic Mexican cuisine because I didn't eat much during the ride or drink much, which is bad. So, gonna eat that and do the drive home. Had some crazy encounters on the trail, where, or at the trailhead, excuse me, where this guy was screaming obscenities and math equations and the R word and all kinds of stuff, and while I was trying to do an outro to the video, and then I was trying to do it again, and a woman rode up and interrupted me and said that her phone had died and she'd found this dog on the trail and it followed her 16 miles and asked if she could call the owner, and I of course helped her out. So that was interesting. And then I saw a crazy bagpipe caravan coming through town. How cool is that? But yeah, gonna make the drive back here after I eat this Del Taco. I guess Ride and Laugh podcast mentioned me again, which is awesome. I really love that podcast, so I'm gonna listen to it on the way home. They tagged me in a post, so interested to see what they said. Those guys are just really amazing people, and I'm always like commenting on their stuff, so they're probably just talking about a comment or something, but really cool that it's always interesting to hear your name in, a podcast or something, but fun times. So I'll catch up with you soon. Oh man, I'm at Sunset Point now, which is probably 90 miles from Flag, 70 miles from my house. I'm sure you can hear the wind. It's been raining so intensely since Flagstaff that, it's taken me like 2 hours plus to get here. Visibility was so low, and we were hydroplaning. All cars were driving 30 to 50 max, and nerves are shot now. It stopped raining. It's not raining here, and it feels like the wind's blowing the opposite way. So hopefully no more rain on the ride home. Jesus, man. What a day. All right. Wrapping up this bi-weekly vlog. Can't stop thinking about how great yesterday's ride was. Super awesome day on Mount Eldon. My quads are dying from the 11 miles of climbing that I did for 11 miles of downhill, but it was totally worth it. Just a great day. So I'm off to do some grocery shopping, and it's one of my most dreaded tasks, but I have to do it. So hopefully there's more adventures to come soon, and we'll catch up with you then.